If you're looking for a Class C, you're not going to want to miss out on this video because I'm going to go over the brand new Ford 7.3 liter chassis that just came in today. So here in front of me today, we just got a brand new 2021 late model Winnebago 22C. So this does have the upgraded chassis. So this is what is big. This is going to change everything from the last 20 years of everyone using the Ford V10. They've gone away from that now. So this particular one is the 350 chassis. And what's new about it is that 7.3 liter big block V8. Or basically Ford's bringing back that 460 design, and it is a monster. It's got 350 horsepower and about 468 foot-pounds of torque, I believe. So a few cool features that are going to be a standard on this chassis coming forward now is the TPMS system, the tire pressure monitoring system. You now have the ability to do that. So it's nice that the RV world is coming to the age of modern vehicles. You can now see your tire pressure on your motorhome. So very cool. Another new feature here is a auto headlight switch. So with this having the auto headlights in here now, very modern, starting to bring that up. So the key safety features on this chassis that are going to stick out the most. This is a standard here. So this little black box, this is the radar or the reader that's going to read for your adaptive cruise control. So you do have adaptive cruise control on this new chassis, and it is a standard. Every single one of these motorhomes will come with that from us. So here is something else that will also be part of that black box to read is the auto emergency braking system. So if you're following too close to somebody or you're about to hit something, it will engage the brakes on you. As well as the forward collision warning. That's all coming out of that same black box there. Really cool, something else that's the standard now. So if you didn't know, in the past, none of these RVs had traction control. So now, as a standard, you do have traction control. So a lot of big pluses on this new chassis here. And something else is lane departure warning system. So if you are cruising down the road, the kids are getting crazy at you, and you turn around and you realize you're out of the lane, it actually will beep at you and tell you to focus on the road. The kids will be kids, they'll be floating in the back there and causing trouble, but it will beep at you and tell you to focus on the road. So that's really cool. So enough of me yabbing about the chassis. Let's go check inside this brand new 22C motorhome. So if you didn't know already, as you can see, this is the only Class C that I have on my lot. We're hoping to get some of these in. If you had been looking for a Class C the last 3 or 4 months, you know that these are hard to come by right now because of the manufacturing and the chassis shortages and everything else going on in the industry as a whole is backed up. So check this out, full walk-around bed in here. Queen size style bed. I'm a fairly large fella and I can fit in here no problem. And really cool, this is new, so they redesigned this cabinet figure back here. You now have a giant drawer. You know, you can fit all your socks and undies in there. And a really cool hanging spot. So if you had hanging clothes or you needed a lot of wardrobe space for a 22-foot motorhome, this is awesome. So lots of good spacing in here. Another thing that's going to come standard on this Outlook, so is the solar panel setup. You do have 100 watts of solar on the roof. It can be added in for more panels if you would like, but just know that you will come with a solar panel to be able to trickle charge your batteries. Triple burner stove, good cabinets and woodwork by Winnebago. Check out the fridge here. So this is an all-electric residential style fridge. Pros to this of not running off the propane is when you're going into higher altitudes, your propane starts getting goofy and your fridges aren't working properly, especially if you're not level or up on an incline. That is a huge pro to being able to use your fridge wherever altitude you're in. So it's a pretty big fridge. As you turn your way here, you do have a double-sided sink. Nice residential style faucet here. Nice table. makes into another booth area. And up front, so part of this chassis upgrade is the dash design. So as you can see, you got a lot more buttons for your hands-free Bluetooth setup. And you also have a nice giant navigation screen that can be used for your backup camera as well. So let's turn the key on and check out this new dash design. So this is all part of the new chassis setup from Ford. So you're getting a nice modern design. Looks similar to like an F-150, F-250. They're using that same style there. If you had looked at any of those trucks over the last decade or so, they have a similar setup in here. And it is all customer friendly. You can change out what you want to see on here. Your driver assistant programs in here that you can play with is very cool. So you can see here it does have a full view of the backup camera, and perfect timing. It does have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and all the features you'd expect from a modern radio in an RV. So that is really sweet. But this steering wheel is very comfortable. As you can see, it's got all the hands-free buttons here, cruise control, and another feature for the Winnebagos here. So this is a standard. This is not an option. All Outlooks and Mini Winnies on up will come with these automatic mirrors. So the top mirror up here does rotate, and you also have a defrost setting. So that is a standard on these Outlooks, which is really cool. Something else too, for any reason you did have a kid or you wanted to turn off this passenger airbag, this is now equipped on all the Class C's from Winnebago and from Ford. I believe it's a standard across the board there. So that is another really cool feature. If you have been looking for a short motorhome and you're waiting on a new one to come in so you can walk through it, there may not be an opportunity for you to do that. We've had this for less than a day, and it will sell this weekend, and we have a total of 10 of these coming between now and the next probably 3 or 4 weeks. They'll start trickling in. If you wanted a Winnebago 22C or a 22E, we're going to have 10 of each of those floor plans scattered across our 5 stores. So what does that mean for you if you're looking for a new Winnebago? I am the only Winnebago dealer in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that can get you a Winnebago Outlook or a Mini Winnie. If this is something you have been looking for and you want a short motorhome, this is it. We are only going to get 25 foot shorter motorhomes left. I know that sounded like a handful, but to express the urgency, definitely we do not have any used coming in. Nobody's trading in the RVs right now. And once again, my name's Dalton. If you guys have any questions on any of the motorhomes from Winnebago, you go ahead and give me a call at 214-926-6521. Thank you.